I have heard people say things like, well, there is systemic racism. You have racist results, but there are no white people who are, they don't hate non-white people. They, have lots of non-white people around. These things are just happening. There are no white people who have any sort of dislike or animosity for non-white people. That's just not true. They're just systems that have been in place for a long time, laws and rules that have been in place for a long time that produce racist results.
Absolutely. They are correct,
Mm-hmm.
depending on whether or not you want to use that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Because that perspective is the same as the slave ship. The white sailor on the slave ship can very easily come below deck and say, hey, I'm just a sailor. You say, well, what is your job? Most of the time I'm up there swabbing the deck, and I don't enjoy it either. And sometimes I'm up in the crow's nest during the storms, trying to watch out for the rocks, trying to see the direction that the ship is going in, make sure we don't run into something, or trying to spot any kind of danger. And it is cold up there, and it's raining. And most of the time I'm up there, I don't have anything to eat. I stay up there for days on end. I do not like being a sailor. I do not like smelling you people every day. This is a terrible situation. My life is miserable. Not only that, I don't even like the captain. Just like y'all don't. I don't like him either. But I try to do my job, try to make it the best way I can. I guess just like you all do down here. I know y'all eat rotten food. I do too. And then when he goes back up on deck, the black people say, that dude's all right. He understands. See, we're all part of the system. But the thing about it, when he gets to dock, and even while he's on the ship, he's helping run the ship. We're helping run the ship by being slaves on the ship. Sometimes we can't tell the difference where the line is drawn. See, we all huddled together and we all miserable and whatnot, and we haven't had anything to eat. Haven't had a bath. It's terrible. But the captain of the slave ship can say the same thing. So you people think you got it bad? Suppose you were the master of this ship and had the headaches that I have to put up with, along with listening to you all moaning and groaning. I can't get any sleep. I'm the one who has to chart the course. I'm the one who has to keep the other sailors in line. See to it that we have enough whips on hand for them to come down here and whip you with. Sometimes whips are hard to get. Sometimes the chains are rusty. You don't have to check on them to see if they're working. I have to send people down here to do that. I got a chain master. I'm paying him good money just to keep the chains in order. Not only that, he's shiftless. He doesn't do a good job. I got to keep watch on him all the time. Usually I find him somewhere asleep. He's supposed to be checking the chains. It's hard being a slave master. I know you say that it's hard being a slave. Well, it's hard being a slave master too. But it's all a matter of attitude. If you all adjust to being slaves, I guess I can adjust to being slave master. That's the way the world is. Sorry about that. But I learned to enjoy it, just like you should learn to enjoy being slaves. We're going to stop at another port in about a month, and I'll see if I can pick up a couple of tamarines. And you all can entertain yourselves down here. I'll do my best. I can't guarantee it. This island that we're going to don't have no Negroes, so they might not have any stock of tamarines. Y'all don't know anything about tamarines, but after you rattle them a few times, I mean, maybe that'll keep you entertained. Can't promise you, but I'll do my best. I like to think of myself as a beneficent captain. Now, we will pick up some extra food, so you'll do a little better than you've been doing. But it's hard being a captain of a slave ship. I'll tell you that. It ain't easy. My navigator fell overboard last month, so I got to do all the navigating too. It's rough out here in the South Atlantic. So some black people look at it from the captain's view and resign themselves to it, without keeping in mind, wait a minute, it's not supposed to be no slave trade at all. He's running a con game on us. We all supposed to be brothers working together. Nobody whipping nobody. This ain't necessary. Yeah, life is hard, but we can work out a better deal than this.